So I'm hoping that this stays connected. Yes, okay, so I'm live. All right, I'm just going live. This will post, this will share. And so, good morning, happy Friday. It's me, Melissa. I'm in a good mood today, so that's great. I love when I wake up and I'm having a wonderful morning and I'm in positive spirits. I'm able to reflect and really know that I am here for a reason and I have a purpose, and that I am committed and dedicated to fulfilling that purpose. All right. So this morning, I want to do a little bit of a different approach, trying something out, as like this is all new to me. And first, I will want to open with prayer so that you know, God is present in this conversation, and that's very important to me. So just, you know, bow your heads, take a moment, and so I'm just gonna start. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for this platform and the ability to share my thoughts. You are a part of me and a part of us and a part of everything that is beyond our imagination and our knowing. And I ask that, you know, today you bless this conversation and this recording and all the people that are going to be listening, and that they may receive this testimony, and that it places a seed, a message in their hearts and in their lives so that they may be able to be the best possible person that they are. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Thank you. Okay, and so there's a song that is my life song. It used to bring me to tears. Once in a while I get teary-eyed, but no longer tears, so I'm going to sing just a piece of it. I'm not a vocalist, but I'm gonna try. And so here is the song. It's Amazing Grace. So, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Yes, I'm clapping for myself. But I love that song, just because of the life I was born into, and that who I am today. I am not a reflection of what has all happened to me at all, period. And so I'll go ahead and go into my message, and then hopefully you guys like, share, comment. This starts a conversation. It touches your spirit. It touches your life. Yes, so let's go on. So yesterday I was having a conversation with one of my girlfriends. She just called me, and we are so aligned in like what we're going through, as far as like being single, dating, what God is in our lives, like navigating careers, navigating this world during COVID and the impact it has on like Black people, and then also all the things we're dealing with as far as like race relations, and then, you know, family dynamics and whatnot. So God showed up in our conversation, and this doesn't happen to me ever, like rarely. I usually, you know, have conversations with my girls, but we don't take the path of like speaking about God and how God is in our lives. And so as I start sharing with her about like, you know, hey friend, I've been waking up lately and really having these moments and like going on these walks and having moments where I'm just so thankful for God and thankful for who I am today, because I would never imagine that I would be here. There's a show that's called The Soft White Underbelly. It's on YouTube. And I got introduced to it out of a support group that I attend. I am involved in a sexual abuse support group for women that have experienced rape, sexual assault. And someone talked about this, this YouTube series that's called The Soft White Underbelly. And so I started watching it, and I think I've gotten through like 10 different people. And the show is interviewing people that are on Skid Row in Los Angeles. And it's heartbreaking, but in their stories, I found myself relating again and again and again. And I mean, I'm crying sometimes, but hearing all these people's stories and what they were going through, and knowing that I have been through similar situations or same situations, I'm like, oh my God, I should be a crackhead. I should be on drugs on Skid Row, because these people, that moment, that experience brought them to a point in their life that they went down the path of like depression, drug use, abuse, and they got lost in the streets, and they're still lost in the streets because they're on Skid Row, I guess, not caring about their life or whatnot. So, watching that, I realized like, oh my God, I am so blessed. God is real. I am a testament to that. God is real. I question the Bible often, but that I know that is okay, because I'm a smart woman. We apply the application of God to our lives, and like we reflect. And so I was like, I know I'm still learning the Bible, and I'm still coming to terms with all that, but my life, who I am, that I wake up and I have this apartment, and I have this job, and I have this mind, I have this heart. I am a reflection that God is real. And so that is why I'm starting these video blogs, because I want to share those pieces of me with the world, to really encourage others that whatever situation that you're going through, you can come out of it. Like, God's got you. We go through seasons, we go through chapters, and we will look back and we will praise God, knowing like, wow, it was God that sent me angels. It was God that blocked things. Oh, I listened to a song this morning. God blocked it. So, I have to think about like all the situations that I've been in, and like, why didn't I end up dead? Why didn't I, because I've been robbed at gunpoint with the gun to my head, to my back. Like, why didn't I end up dead in that moment? The men that I have been with and wasn't being safe, like, why don't I have AIDS or HIV or some like deadly disease? I don't have that. Like, I'm thankful, just thinking about just other situations of like, drinking and driving and waking up and literally like down the highway driving, and I wake up driving and nothing has happened to me. Like that, those are those moments where you go like, God was watching me. God has a reason, a purpose for me. So anyways, so all that, I was like talking with my girlfriend and telling her that, I'm having these experiences, and I never understood what transformation was, and like becoming whole was, or transcending the experience was. And so I appreciate her, us having that moment. God knew that me and her, we needed to cross paths. We needed to go through life together so that we could have that moment last night that made me realize, like, this is what it feels like when you're healing and you are above all the past and the hurts and the things that you have been through, and that you have a purpose in life. It was an amazing conversation with my girlfriend. And so all that to say, like, that is why Amazing Grace is my favorite song. It's my life song because it's God. And then in that moment, I realized, like, I'm so blessed to have so many friends that love me. And I know that my friends, like friends from when I was little to now, are God's angels. Like, they mean a whole lot to me. And I have family that I love my family. I love you guys that are watching. And so, I would just, I'm going to shout out Jasmine. Hey, Jazz, my cousin. I love her. And, she's my cousin, but she's also my friend. And the same thing for her sister, Quisha. They're two of my favorite cousins. Yes, I'm like throwing shade probably on other people, but I love them. And that is how I feel about a number of friends. Like, they're my family. My girlfriends have became my rock, my angels, my saviors. Like, they accept me and without judgment, and then they care so much that they will let me know the truth. And so I had to go through that in the same night after I got off the phone with my girlfriend. My other girlfriends had been calling, like trying to have a group chat, and I'm telling them, like, I'm having a moment with God. I'm feeling some type of way towards them. Like, they keep calling, I'm telling them on the phone, and they're like, well, we want to talk. So finally I get off, I get on the group chat with them, and they want to address me about my list that I sent to them of what I want out of a man. And I sent this list to them, and I got offended. I mean, I was even brought to tears. I got so offended because of their response. Like, you need to, like, this list is too long, and this is why you're single. And so I was feeling all types of way. And so I was like, you know what, you guys, forget I ever shared this list with you. I'm not talking about this with you guys. Like, I shut it down, like, offended, like, all the way. So they last night were like, Melissa, we need to have real talk. And so they pretty much were like, a true friend is not going to do that. We're your real friends. We're going to tell you our opinions, and you need to be open to that. Real friends are going to want to see you better. Real friends are going to let you know, like, hey, this is great, but you may want to adjust some things. And me being a real friend, I have to be open to that. I have to continue to make myself vulnerable and allow them to give their opinions, and so that I can be the best person I want to be. And so in that moment, I woke up this morning going, I'm so blessed to have such loving people in my life that want to see me win. I mean, that's amazing. And so it's like, I need to do better about being a friend and not hold on to things and just call it like it is with my friends. Because if you really want to see someone do better, you're going to let them know. And it's important about delivery, because at the end of that call, we ended with, like, it was, I love you. It was done out of love. And so I just wanted to be able to share that today. That I woke up feeling blessed, and I want to encourage you all that are watching this, like, things are going to happen in life. Life is rough. I don't want to, like, go down the path yet of, like, all the BS that I have been through, but I will share one snippet of my life that so people that know me and, like, you can watch this video and see how I am, can step back and go, how is this possible? I took a moment of reflection, and I looked back on, actually I'm going to grab this thing that I wrote. So just like this list is all the places I have lived and all the schools I have went to. This is from 5 years old until I was 18. I can count 22 places, 22 different places that I've lived. And so I have siblings as well. And out of those 22 places, 3 were homeless shelters. One was a domestic violence shelter. And then I can say probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe about 5, 6 times, those were foster care placements. And I would say God was watching us because we have family that were approved to take in foster children. And so, or, do temporary foster care. And so sometimes we would end up with family, and that was good for us because we thought we were just with family, but really we were being taken from our mother. And so I just want to let you guys know, like, having lived in over 22 different places, stability was non-existent in our lives, like, at all. I don't even know how I have these brains, how I'm smart enough. I sometimes think about, like, oh my God, I could be so much smarter if I didn't go to like 10 different schools growing up, or I wasn't, I think about all the moves. How many times was I really in school for what needed to be a solid education? Like, I navigated in a way like no other from early on. So I just want to share a bit of that to say, like, all of those experiences left me and my siblings exposed to the ugliness of the world, of the human being. And I'm not joking. Like, we have seen the ugliness, and God showed up to, and enough, like, we went through things, but God showed up to keep us from being killed or, dying from a disease, because we've had diseases, we've been hungry. So I'm going to touch on one more thing. I remember being so hungry in my house, and all there was a bottle of vinegar. And we had already, there was no church, like, we knew about where to go eat for churches and the centers, like, us kids knew that, but sometimes it just was like there was nowhere to get food. Our parents weren't around, we were children, so we don't have money. But I remember standing in the kitchen, and I was just so hungry that I started to drink the bottle of vinegar. It was so nasty, I couldn't do it. But I remember just being like, I'm so hungry. and you just tough it. I just toughed it out until, the next meal, whenever that was. But all, those experiences shape who I am today, and they built me up to be strong. And so, I'm not a reflection of like the things that I have gone through. So I just wanted to be able to blog and share, or video blog and share, that I am so blessed, and I hope that you guys know that you're blessed, and that, if you don't believe in God, believe in God, don't believe in the Bible, you follow a different faith, but just know that you have a purpose, and you will find that purpose by looking in yourself, being with yourself, spending time with yourself, forgiving yourself and forgiving others. It may be hard, but you can do it. And so that is my encouragement. And also, it takes time. Who I am today is not done like, because I had these conversations yesterday with my girlfriends. No. Who I am today has probably been a good 15, 20 years in the making. I mean, I have done many different journeys. I have sought God through healing. I have sought therapy through healing. I have sought my girlfriends through healing. It is all of it. It's reading, it's journaling, it's meditating, it's the whole work. So, when you are going through things, it's not just a one thing. I'm not giving you guys like, this is the outline, these are the bullets, and that's how you get to this point. Like, it's all of it, and it's knowing yourself, and it's knowing what's your voice and what is God telling you. You need to listen to that. You need to be open to when it comes to you. And sometimes it's going to be amazing, joyful. It's going to show up right on time, and it's going to, it's God saying, hey, I got you. And then sometimes it's going to be hurtful, because we have to strip away the bad things. We have to strip away our bad behaviors. And hey, I'll be honest, like, we have to keep going through things again and again and again. And one day we will wake up and be like, I'm sick of this. I'm done. I'm done with it all. And so that is my message. I know I've given a couple of messages, but I just want to share when I end that when you look back on your life and all the things that you have gone through, and you say, wow, you have to know and believe and have faith and trust that everything is happening for a reason. And you may not understand, but you will get to a day, you will get to a moment, and you will say, wow, with happiness and joy, and feel fulfilled and feel purposeful in your existence. So I just want to encourage you guys. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Happy Friday. Like, comment, share. I think I need to make this public. I hope to keep on bringing you guys messages and allowing you to see a piece of me, where I'm at, and and know my story, and that I am definitely open to speaking with others. I really enjoy mentoring, especially youth and young adults. They're my passion people, because I believe in our future and I believe in their future, and I want them to know that mistakes are okay, and that they have so much to offer the world, and I don't want other people or their mistakes to keep them from the greatness that they have. So reach out to me. I'm open. Love you. Have a great day. Bye.